Hello, welcome back to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Havoc Moon. It's been so long. I forgot the intro present.
Yeah, I also forgot the intro and what we were doing and what it means to be alive in Malerna City right now.
Why does it need to mean anything?
That's a good
Because
point.
that's the
Why are we fighting the Havoc Moon? Why haven't we just given up and accepted it? Is it because we're heroes or is it because we're human?
Oh.
Neurobots, I have to turn it up a little. How do you guys feel?
I'm just drifting. I already communicated my issues. I'm just drifting today.
And then Stigma? Any thoughts on
I
Havoc Moon?
feel amnesia.
Okay. We're all having a bad day. Dune lost something. Stigma had a big old poopy. And me, I have to spend $500 on my car today, and it was supposed to be 50.
Meanwhile, I'm fine. I'm doing great.
Tanhony says he's doing great, but I've already launched the missiles, so we'll see how long that
Oh,
lasts.
these two picks.
Mm.
Sorry, I thought those were treats.
Needed something to blast the plaque out. But yeah, why don't you give us a quick recap, DM, on what happened last time and where we are, because I don't remember.
So, you were in a district fighting, well, you were trying to discover the secret behind a virus for Hayden's brother. You went there were lots of cats. One of the cats bit Hayden, and as a result, he is now slowly being turned into a helicopter.
That's right. I totally forgot we were in the middle of a fight. Oh, what? That was an awkward time to hide.
So, yeah.
Okay, and you mentioned we're in the middle of a district, like Hunger Game? Is this Hunger Game?
No.
Okay. So, I guess are we just zooming back in on the fight?
Wasn't there like an avalanche of cats about to fall on
Oh,
us?
yes.
Yes.
Well, that was some generic JoJo cliffhangers in them. Don't think that you're instantly doomed.
Yeah, so I guess it's up to you
What's-
two. What's the move right now when they're coming at you, yeah?
Wait. Hayden was turning into a cat?
Into
No,
a
a helicopter. So what he
Oh,
said
right.
was he turns objects into cats, and if the
And when those
cats... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
infect you, you turn into the original object.
And they infect you by scratching and or biting, I believe?
Yeah.
Or is it just touching?
By biting.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's a bunch of cats jumping at us, correct?
Yes. The whole
Okay.
pile.
I'm going to take the initiative here and make a portal using Head Like a Hole that covers our distance. It's not going to get Hayden, but it's going to be a portal on the ground that'll put me and Ago in it, and I'm going to immediately close it so that the cats kind of just hit the pavement.
So yes, you fall backwards into the whole like head, and it snaps shut right before the tsunami of cats can reach you.
In the
Hayden,
meantime...
meanwhile,
Yeah.
you are sort of sat against the wall still with that little propeller emerging from your hair.
Can I see the guy who was controlling the cats? Because I think
He's still far above, on top of the building.
he's at the top of the building. Okay.
So
So
cats draped all over him like armor.
I would like to... I try to use the propeller on my head. Is it like enough to give me lift?
It is not yet.
Okay. In that case, is it enough to glide?
It could be.
Okay. I have a plan then. I am going to have... I'm going to summon Sloth Rust, and I'm going to have it, like, do that thing where it, like, puts its hands down so you can, like, step on the hands, you know? Like, hold them together like a sling, kind of. And I'm going to have him launch me up towards the guy, and then try and use the propeller to glide down towards him.
Interesting. I would say roll for your strength there,
Sure.
if you remember how.
I do remember how.
Oh, good.
So is
I
that
don't.
strength plus power on the stand?
Yeah, do it as an attack. You know.
Okay. Well, just because I'm using my stand with it. Okay. Oh, the hardest part of rolling. Remembering how it's done. So it's 1d12 plus... Oh, it's... Wait, no. It's 1d10 plus 1d12. Oh, shit. 17.
Very nice. So yeah, you're launched up. The guy, his head follows you up as you fly above him, and you begin to slowly glide down. He is sort of draped. There's cats draped all over him, so he's like a bit of a caterpillar right now in a cocoon of cats. He sort of wriggles further in to provide more armor against you.
I search my hoodie pockets. What do I find in there?
Lint, your old PS Vita, your cell phone, and some spare change.
Spare change, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what in terms of objects are near me?
Like in the air?
You're like, I'm landing on a rooftop, right?
Yeah, well, there's some air conditioning covers. There's some antennas, some cats.
Okay. Air conditioning covers, you said?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Billy and Iga, you can come out of that hole again whenever you want to.
Yeah, I mean, are there still cats like on the pavement looking
There
for
are
us?
there, yes. It's coated with cats.
I'm going to like make a tiny little like eye like sight hole just to like scout the area out. Like, is there like possibly like a clean spot, or is this alley fucked?
The alley itself is full, but there is a fire escape that goes upwards that is, for the moment, weirdly cat-free because they all just fell down instead of climbing down.
All right, I'm gonna turn to Ego and I'm gonna grab his hand and open a portal very quickly and use head like a hole to throw a tentacle around the fire escape and kind of like launch us up off the ground.
Nice, fucking Hermit Purple style.
I like it.
Easily.
So yeah, you sort of whip up before the cats can react, and you're flying up through the air onto the fire escape.
Are they coming towards my building or a separate one?
It's the same building, so yeah, they're heading in the same direction.
Iego, can Flaming Lips craft things out of ice, or is it not that precise?
You remember that time we were at the beach and Flaming Lips crafted an ice canoe? I think with paddles too.
Perfect. As I see them launch up, I look to Iego, I lock eyes with them, and I say, "Hey, Flaming Lips, can you make me like a can out of ice, like a cylinder, a hollow cylinder?"
And coming right up.
All right, and if he does that and then throws it to me, Tan, you made a fatal mistake. See, you said I had spare change in my pocket, right?
I did, yeah, I remember.
So I don't know if you know this, because I've been looking up things about cats recently, because I was going to adopt a cat. But one of the things cats hate the most, and that like kind of scares them off, is rattling change in a can. So I'm going to put my spare change in the ice can, and as I land, I'm going to start shaking it around the cats, trying to get them to get it.
This would be an Iraqi voiceover.
This is true, by the way. You can look it up. I'm not crazy. It says spray them with water or shake pennies in a can. They hate it.
One of those hyper-specific facts that the entire fight comes to a crawl to, so the narrator can deliver it.
So I'm going to attempt it. I mean, obviously I don't know if it's going to be effective against an avalanche of stand cats, but that's my game plan right now.
So yeah, they leap through the air as one to like pursue you, and then they hear it. It's that horrible noise, and they scramble out of the air to try and sort of get out of the way. And a good portion of that armor of cats the man is wearing suddenly vanish, leaving him with only a few strays. Oh no! What are you doing? Where are you going?
Perfect, Billy-O, he's open.
I'm gonna try to lure one of the cats. Like very quickly, I'm gonna have the cat try to lunge at me, if that's possible.
So you can like fucking bullfighter.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be like, Billy is very intelligent now, because if you remember last episode, he drank the intelligence potion, and this is part of his boosted brain power scheme. So he's kind of just gonna attract one of these cats towards him in the split second.
Yeah, you with a flare of your eyes and, and some aggression, it turns to you hissing and lunges at you.
I'm gonna like growl at the cat, and when it lunges at me, I'd like to open a portal on my body wherever it is like going for, and I'm going to open one directly below or like adjacent wherever I could see towards the enemy stand. I don't think we have. Do we have a name for this guy?
I don't think so.
Not the guy itself, but no. But his stand, I believe he said, was named Corn.
Yes, like because I
Corn,
remember being
okay.
like whack chaka.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to like portal the cat that's lunging towards me at him
Okay.
because he's clear now. The cocoon's open, right?
Would that be like a roll
Yes.
to hit followed by damage, Tan?
I would say so, yeah.
All right, what's this
Okay.
guy's initiative? And should we all be rolling that at this point?
We should, yeah.
Okay, so
Now
that's
that you are all within fighting range.
speed plus dex, I believe. So
Forgot how to.
/R, hit the command, and then you do like 2d12.
One's got their own way of doing it. Billy's so smart. He's got so many points.
Exactly.
It's slash and then R, Stigma.
One of my smartest moments.
Right.
So you have to beat a 12 to hit when you roll to hit him.
Can I roll now?
You go for it.
Well,
I
I'm
was just
going
typing up
first,
the
so
initiative.
Yep.
So yeah, you're launching a fucking cat at him. So with your portals, you use the cat cannon technique. Very dangerous technique.
That's when he says it, and like it's like fucking, you know, in anime when they announce a technique name as if that's always been a thing and they only use it once. It's like cat cannon pops up on the screen.
No, it's like you say
That's
cat.
like,
You say the word cat. The screen cuts to black, and it cuts your eyes slowly opening, and you go cannon.
Yeah! And then this technique is never used again for the rest of the show. Oh goodness.
We're factoring in accuracy here for the hit, right? Just
Yeah,
making
so you
sure.
have to roll. Let me check what your accuracy roll is. You're a magician, right?
It's 2D. Yeah, no, assassin. 2d12 plus 1, and then damage is 2d12 minus 1.
All right, that's a hit. Roll your damage, and you have to beat his defense, whatever that is.
Okay.
So that's 13. How does that go off against his defense, Dan?
It's 12, right?
His initiative's 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you have to beat to hit, and then the damage is based on his defense
His
stat.
defense is 4.
Oh, so he takes 9 damage.
So yeah, the cat. You launch it impeccably. It hits him right in the face, and as it goes, it leaves deep gouges in his cheeks as it scratches at him. He catches it out of the air, but the damage to his face is done.
Now, would this cat affect him? Like, would his stand affect him?
So you do see like veins and bubbling start to appear around the wounds, but he grabs the cat by the back of the collar, and as he moves it through the air, the cat transforms into a lampshade, and the strangeness of his wound stops. How dare you
Oh.
use my own stand against me, Potter?
It's a lampshade, you said?
Indeed, it is a lampshade now.
But when you
I'm
say...
surprised you're able to try and use it against me for such an ignoramus as I heard you are, Billy of.
Is that the
I'm
secret
no-
of his name? It's of?
Billy of.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sammy El Dorado, and I have come to take my vengeance upon one of you. He thumps the lampshade into the ground like it's a fucking magic staff. Who will come to die first, I wonder?
Wait, you said it's a lampshade?
Yeah.
So just like the part you hang up all over the
Well,
bowl.
no.
Wait,
I mean, like
man, could you repeat? You cut out for me when you said vengeance.
I shall be taking my vengeance upon one of you, unless my ride greets first. He looks at your silly hair.
Oh, gross. So wait, is it a shade or like a lamp stand?
It's a lampstick, sorry, it's my mistake. But he's got a lampshade on the stick.
Gotcha, okay. So does that now move to Aego's turn?
Well, we moved twice on each of our turns, so Billy, if you have anything else you want to do,
Yes,
certainly
for a
do.
movement or attack.
Billy's going to be doing math equations in his head while he's pondering what the best outcome for this situation is. He's just staring at him.
How much gravity is there in this area?
Intelligence roll? Character intelligence roll? D4?
No need to roll. He's already intelligent enough.
I'm already intelligent.
Success is guaranteed when it comes to thinking.
How long is this going to last, Dan? How long do those
Until
drinks
the end
last?
of the session, until the end of the battle, I'll let you have it.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I forgot your int was like temporarily maxed. Wait, what other potions did we take with us again? We had like healing, right?
Yeah, I think it was healing, but I immediately drank my intelligence potion.
And how many healings did we have? 1 or 2? Whatever.
Something like that.
We'll go with 1. It's more dramatic.
Wasn't the other one like a reflex potion, I think?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, Aego, your schmoove.
Alright, so...
Aego way. Another rapscallion comes to interfere.
Interfere. The only thing I'm okay, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, it's like we were never gone.
The return of the one-liners. We love you, Stigma.
Alright, okay, so I'm having some trouble visualizing. Okay, so Aego's on the fire escape, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
is this like thinking of a plan or thinking of the one-liner?
Hold on.
Both.
But this guy's on the roof, right? So
Yes.
like, how distant are they? I'm having a bit...
They're fairly close at this point. You're nearly at the top of the fire escape.
He's saying how far is the fire escape from wherever this guy's standing on the roof? Like 20 feet, 5 feet?
Like 10 feet.
Okay.
Alright. Wait, testing.
Yeah, you're there? Are you saying anything?
Okay, you can hear me again.
Hey.
Alright, what you doing, Stigma?
Aego. You know, he's not even gonna... He sends his swarm of flaming lips fight to tackle the cats head on. We're gonna set some kitties on fire.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
I respect it.
Roll for your attack.
Yeah, so you're the magician, right?
Magician's
In red.
Oh wait, you wrote like what you need to roll for everything. Attack landing is D8 plus D12 minus 2, and the damage is D8 D12 plus 2. Ooh. Tanhony?
10. I don't like the looks of this.
Yeah, so you send out your swarm of flies in a wave, all ready to create heat, but the man, Sammy, only chuckles. I'm sure I'm a lucky fellow. Good thing there were so many heat blankets around. And as the first wave of cats jump up, they all revert to the previous form of massive blankets that collapse on top of the flies and smother the growing flames.
Ah, you fool! That was only the first half of my plan.
What?
And as he sends out a second wave, this time where the swarm is flying a bit higher, and they're basically carpet bombing with large icicles onto the kitten pack.
Oh, impossible! Because they were flying so high, I didn't realize they were attacking downwards. Oh, this guy. So, yeah, right. Let's have a look at that one. It just again misses, but you definitely rattled him. He sort of dances around to dodge. Like, uses a cat as a feline shield against one. And by the end of it, he's sort of panting with his hands on his knees. Don't trifle with me, Way. In fact, you're the one I despise the most.
Who the hell are you?
Don't you remember from all those years ago when you helped my wife get a divorce and take the kids?
My God.
Buddy, that's a lot of people you're describing right now.
I'll never forget that day. Yes, on that dark hour when you made me sign the divorce papers, and then she got the kids. I'll never forget it. The way you made me sign the papers. That's the end of the story.
This is the part where it, like, flashbacks to, like, the kids laughing. And it's like, sorry, Dad, looks like we won't be seeing you anymore. I'll miss you. He, like, hands him a stuffed animal.
It's a cat.
It's a cat! That's what it is!
I held that cat steady for days and weeks, weeping over it while my boss tried to call me into work. Finally,
He took everything but the cat.
When he unfairly fired me for not showing up, my mind broke and I unlocked my stand. It's all because of you I go away.
Oh my God.
My life was ruined.
I just realized, you know...
I had one simple affair and you helped her shut me down.
The longer a story goes on, the less sympathetic he is.
Yeah, this is you're making Aigo look like a good divorce lawyer here. Just gonna.
I only cheated on her once. I'm a man. I can't help it. I'm a sexual
The
Tyrannosaurus.
females simply could not understand my instinct.
After
I'm not
buying
wrong.
Andrew Tate's $1,200 pickup price. Oh my God. I had you mentioned though that he unlocked his stand from this situation, Tam, which makes me realize, you know how like in Mob Psycho there's like the natural espers and like the awakened
Yeah,
ones or
Bob gets a
whatever.
divorce.
Yeah, are there like natural stand users now and stand users who only have them because of the Havoc Moon game?
Yeah.
So this guy had a stand before all this went down.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. What's he doing for his turn after he reveals his backstory to us?
Now, it's time for my next move. And you see one of the cats still draped over his shoulder, like suddenly lean in and bite him on the cheek. You know what this cat used to be? A steel wall. And as the user of the stand cord, I can use a partial transformation. And as you watch, like some fucking X-Man shit, his skin turns into grit silver metal.
Oh man.
I've never felt more metallic. Shall we? And he runs towards you, Igo, with his metal fists ready to do a beatdown.
Oh.
Aigo, try to dodge this one, okay? Aigo, don't get hit! Just dodge!
Right.
Aigo stands his ground.
Oh my God. That's not legal in this state. We don't have those laws.
Okay, hold on. It's the first roll for quite a while. Give me a second.
It's /R, and then you have to choose the command, and then you type it. So, to hit, based on his class, if you remember what class he is, I can tell you.
Yeah, I've got it.
11.
I don't think he hit.
No, because Aigo's 13.
There you go. This metal fist is slowed down by its heaviness, and you're able to dodge away from it. How dare you!
I object. I object.
Okay,
Not
no. Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, when he hit, but in fact it was just a mirror of Aigo made of ice.
I've smashed your face. Wait, this is just a mirror made of ice.
I can't believe it.
Just like you made me sign that contract, you're making me a fool once again. Way. And in his fury, he swings around with his second action, does a roundhouse kick towards you, clearly aiming to hit you right in the neck. Let's see how that turns out. Ooh.
Billy's gonna call out during this. He's gonna be, Aigo, keep distracting him. I'm formulating a
I'm
plan.
Didn't he
say
use-
fucking hate like quickly dodge it?
Didn't he use his first action to move?
No.
Because moving is an action, you fool.
Oh. He's a boss.
Okay, he's a boss. Fair enough. You're the DM.
Are you questioning me?
I'm so sorry, Master.
Okay, well, so yeah, that hits, but let's see what it does in terms of damage, if anything.
What's your defense stat, Aiko? I think I have your sheet.
Good question.
I believe it is a d6, so whatever he gets, -6 for the damage. And then your HP is only 16. Oh god. Don't roll high, please.
Surely this will not kill in one hit.
Okay, so Aiko has 5 HP left.
So I go in what is an extremely painful moment. You feel this metal limb, which under circumstances feels just more like a metal bat, slam into your neck, send you flying basically, and crashing into a brick wall.
I need that for infomercials.
Ah, I know what you're thinking. He says, shaking his leg in the air with your blood on it. There's no way he could have hit me, right? Well, I'm afraid yes way.
Right?
No way, yes way! Aiko way, I get it. Okay.
This is why. Oh wait, no, I'll save it later.
This is... Okay. Wait, so he's like embedded in a wall right now?
Yeah.
Alright. Assuming it moves to my shmove, I'm gonna yell, Aiko, you're badly wounded! Get out of here! You can't let yourself get game ended yet! And I'm gonna use my movement to close the distance with Sloth Rust in myself so that I'm right in front of this guy. And then for my second action, I'm going to use my first stand ability to decay things at touch, and I'm going to try and decay his metal skin and corrode it.
That's what I was thinking.
Alright, so I'll roll to hit. And then I don't know if I roll damage or how you want to work that, or if it just happens, since it was meant to be on objects.
If it's a hit, I will allow it.
Yeah. Alright, so R, and then that's 1d10 plus 1d12 minus 1.
Yeah.
That is an 18.
It hits, so his leg extended in the air, grabbed by Sloth Rust. But you hear the creaking of metal for a second before it weakens and rusts and snaps off.
Alright, and those are my 2 actions, and I believe now that we're at the bottom, we all reroll our initiatives, right?
Yes.
Okay. And so for me, that's d6 plus d8. Oh my god, I got a 6 again.
What do they?
Perfect.
Wait, what's playing?
You tell me, man.
I don't know. I didn't play it. I just started playing myself.
Alright. I assume Billio goes before the enemy because Billio has like the max dex and speed.
Yeah. And
You know what? I'm gonna retcon something. I'm gonna retcon one brief thing.
Okay.
As Aiko slams in the wall, Matt he mutters, "This is why your wife remarried a real comedian."
How dare you? I could have got just as many laughs as him. Look, I don't have a leg to stand on.
My red pill comedy was just starting to take off.
The females just weren't ready for it.
If only it hadn't been for hashtag #MeToo.
Oh god.
It's so bad. Oh lord. Okay, what you doing, Dune?
Billy's gonna be still sitting on the fire escape, and he's gonna be staring at this guy as he's stumbling across the alleyway. He's gonna go, Mr. Dorito. I have
Dorado.
Mr. Dorito.
Do you know what type of metal, perhaps, you are taking on the properties of?
Why, steel, of course, the strongest metal.
Oh. And I'm going to turn my gaze to Aego. Can we do a JoJo moment here where Billy and Aego have kind of had like something planned?
Absolutely.
Okay. So is he close to maybe a like a dumpster or something?
One's below.
What's that?
Well, we're on a roof, so not like physically next to one, but there's one the other way below.
Right. Okay. So he wouldn't be able to see what's below in the alleyway, right?
No, not directly, no.
Gotcha. So Billy's going to be looking at him. He's going to be like, would you perhaps be aware that steel with a carbon content of 2% can be welded between temperatures of 1700 and 2000 degrees Fahrenheit?
Why, no, I wasn't aware of that. But how is it going to help you?
Of course. And
You don't want to die looking stupid, is that it?
I'm going to launch a head like a whole tentacle around his leg, his working leg, and lunge him into the dumpster below. And the JoJo moment here was Aego is going to have flaming lips, heat, and weld this guy to the dumpster.
Interesting. Roll for your attack here. I'll give you +1 because that's cool as well.
Just a second.
Ooh. In the arms of an angel.
Tentacle lashes out for your masterpiece. You got like a big smirk on your face. You're ready. You're so happy. But then a cat leaps out the shadows and seizes the tentacle like it's wrestling with a toy and diverts its course. Oh, did you perhaps have some kind of plan?
Outsmarted by a feline.
You know what they say about cats. They have 9 lives. And for you, it seems barely 1.
Did the cat bite the tentacle?
It did.
Does that...
Billy, you feel the rush of the stand virus.
I can feel myself becoming more.
You were thinking of throwing me into that dumpster, were you not? What a coincidence! The cat that bit you used to be a dumpster. Perhaps you'll enjoy that lifestyle.
Would this counteract my intelligence and turn me into a trash brain again?
It slowly is.
I'm trying to do the math in my head, but the numbers just aren't coming out right. Oh, God! No! And I'm going to lose grip of the fire escape and fall to the dumpster below where Flaming Lips was also heating up on. And I'm going to assume I'm going to take damage from that.
A dumpster in a dumpster. Yes. Modern art.
Damn.
Billy, I know I've called you a garbage fire before, but not like this.
Oh my god. Is he a flame down there?
What's that?
Are you a flame in the dumpster?
I'm assuming. I had Flaming Lips heating at like a ridiculous temperature that was going to weld this guy's body. I'm turning into a dumpster, so I'm going to be like struggling to not be welded to this dumpster.
If the temperature is 1700 to 2000 degrees, I think you'll just instantly die.
Well, no. If I take on the properties of a dumpster,
that's true.
It's Jojo Fire, Darnell.
Oh, you're right. It is Jojo Fire.
Yeah, Jojo Fire is a on-off switch.
It's so true.
There is no individual variation.
I can feel my body fusing to this dumpster.
Savvy menacingly turns his head to Hayden now. Oh, and how are you doing? It seems you're the only one still on your feet, but I'd take a closer look at your hands if I were you.
I do as much.
Your fingers have turned into helicopter controls like joysticks and stuff.
Do the changes on my body also change Slothrust or no?
And they seem to, though, yes, in terms of shape.
Okay, interesting.
And you can feel like there's a very heavy weight on your head as the propeller has gotten like 3 times as big as it was before.
Okay. I'm down. I'm ready to tango.
There's nothing to do. That's the pesky divorce lawyer Aego is smashed into a wall. That imbecile Billiam is in the dumpster on fire, and you're about to be my ride out of here. It must be embarrassing.
What was your name again? Dorado, was it?
Sammy Eldorado.
Sammy Eldorado. You made one fatal mistake that will be your end here.
Oh, and what's that, peasant?
I hold out my joystick-like hands, and I said, you just gave a gamer a controller. And it's his turn, so I can't do anything yet.
Oh, a mistake? Giving you a controller is a mistake?
Yeah.
As if. I'll kill you all the same, whether you're holding controller or I'm wringing your neck.
Oh my god.
Cats, tear out his eyes. He points at you, and a legion of cats launches themselves off an alcove.
May I choose a defense, or should we do the attack rolls as standard? So
you can absolutely do a defense.
All right, this is about to get really gory.
I think I know what you're gonna do.
I'm just gonna lower. You mentioned the propeller's 3 times as large now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lower my head and spin as they pounce at me.
So as one they lunge at you, but you very simply tilt your head down and it begins spinning. And Aego, you sort of come to a little bit from your daze just in time to see cat entrails and blood fly everywhere as they are shredded by the propeller on Aiden's head.
I hate to do that to cats, but it had to be done.
However, at the same time, the Sammy stumbles backwards, his eyes and face covered in cat blood. What happened? This is not possible.
He's been blinded by blood, the fool.
Oh, I wish I could do a turnaround.
Can we do a turnaround?
Absolutely.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. Tan, can you put on Flight of the Valkyries?
I know how I would like Aiko to contribute to this plan.
Oh, okay. By all means, no. You go ahead.
Oh no, I'll tell you, Darnell, since it's your turn.
Okay, so you want me to just do what I was going to do before then?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I have... Oh, hang on. Let me read this DM real quick. Don't put up Flight of the Valkyrie. Never mind.
Oh.
I didn't... Oh god, I'm sorry. Hang on, let me read this real quick. Woo, that's pretty cool. Okay, so Slothrust is gonna grab Hayden by the legs and wield him like a 2-handed sword with like the propeller blade as the blade and start swinging at the sky while it's spinning. That's my plan.
Attack. You go for the attack then.
All right. Yeah. Let me.
+1 for your cool plan.
Thank you. That was so nice of you. So I think it's normally -1, so I think it'll just be blank. 13 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely. He holds his hands up as your fucking spinning propeller slices into his softening metal hands. Your propeller gets lodged.
Hello?
But he's sort of trapped, his hands extend.
Uh-oh.
Is he cutting out for anyone else?
Oh, he cut out for me.
I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So he holds his hands out to try and block, but your propeller slices into them and sort of gets lodged there in the metal hands. So he's stuck with his arms extended out, just with these shards of metal impaling him through, holding him in place, ready for whatever the... roll for damage, basically.
Does the +1 also get added to the damage, or just the 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, weak damage.
So you still have room for one more maneuver here.
Yes, but first Aigo had a turnaround he wanted to use. That might this might narratively fit if like he's managing to block my attack. What Aigo had in mind. So please, by all means, Stigma.
There you go. Tell us what you've been dreaming of.
Oh yes. While Mr. Dorado was distracted by all the gore with Hayden. A few stray flaming lips crept up on him, and in the midst of battle, froze over his eyeballs covered with cat blood.
Ah, it's like freezing the blood.
Yeah, to like blind him
Yeah.
so he can't get his eyes open.
Because he's covered in this fucking blood as well. It's like freezing over, holding him in place even more. So he's just stuck there, ready to receive whatever else comes after him.
So there's like a part of his leg where I just deteriorated the metal, right?
Yeah.
That's what Slothrus is going to aim the propeller at for the next attack.
Okay.
Alright, what am I...
Up the length of it, or?
As whichever direction would cut the most, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna... Any bonuses with the blood?
+2, I'd say, because he can't fucking move at this point.
Alright, so it's a +1 to hit for me. That's a hit, and then... +1d10, +3. 12 damage this time, and how much defense did you say he had?
4.
Okay, so he takes 8 damage.
Yeah. So you slice up the length of his already shattered leg. He screams in pain, and liquid metal and blood leaks out from the gap as he flies backwards, sort of in a pile of frozen cat blood, his own blood, liquid metal, and just broken shards of him. Enough! Enough, please! I give! I surrender!
I look to Iago as Slothrus sets me down, and the first thing I demand is, I say, if you want to live, release the powers on us right now.
Of course, you feel your alterations all sort of fade away.
Same to our boy Billio.
Yes. Although he is still burnt.
With that, I look to Iago and I say, well, he used to be your client, so I think it's only fitting that you write up the settlement, don't you think?
Oh, you're joking, Mr. Way. You're such a good lawyer. You gave me such a good deal. There's no need to go overboard.
I'll give you you know what, you're right. I am a great lawyer. Like, give you a discount today.
What?
As he, you know, packs of flaming lips are forming over his fist. You're looking pretty cold today.
It's fine. I don't mind the cold anyway.
Okay, Elsa.
Would you spare me, right?
Stigma,
Read my lip. And he,
No! No!
Oh my god.
Read my lips disappears. Fades away like the Vine guy.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can.
Alright, he belches a ring of flames onto the guy's face, then cools him down with some frozen fist to the face.
Oh, thank you for the mercy, he says, whimpering as he falls back.
Remember when we talked about like the one-off like technique names again? This is when some shit pops up for Iago as he's like pummeling him between hot and cold.
Divorce.
Divorces of nature.
What? Actually, no, I'd like to retcon and say that he said, I'll cool you down.
Nice. Icy hot.
Wait, hello?
Yeah, we hear you. You said cool him down?
Yes.
So did you KO this guy or kill him?
Well, I imagine he's a bit uglier now, but he's alive. Well, actually, no, he looks about the same, actually, when you think about it.
Yeah. You might have done him a favor. Alright, so...
He lies there on the roof, sad and injured.
What happens to all the cats? Do they stay cats or turn back into objects?
There's smoke, they sort of pop and smoke comes in from where they were. They are sort of slowly becoming things like couches and cars and things again.
This makes me feel a little better because I assume like the depressing cat entrails also become like pieces of objects.
Yeah.
Like nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that one of the cats in his armor was like a freshly made smoothie, and as we hop down, I'm gonna grab it and take a big slurp.
Oh. No, my smoothie.
Delicious. I guess you won't be needing this anymore, huh?
Oh, this is a disaster. It wasn't meant to go this way. I was told you're all imbeciles.
Told by who?
No one.
I grab him by the throat with
Oh,
Slothrust's
throat.
arm like overlapping mine, and I slam him against the wall of the alley, and I say, "Okay, listen, I'm done playing games. I've already crossed the line and killed someone once, and at this point, I'm not afraid to do it again. Who told you?"
That stand. The white stand. It held a spear. I don't know what it's called.
You two. Where'd you run into him at?
In my home. A couple of days ago, I was hiding from the lights. I went to the kitchen to make myself a snack, a turkey ham sandwich. When I closed the door, I realized that he was there. I couldn't believe it. I tried to attack with my stand, but he was far too strong. I thought I'd torn his head off, but when I came to, I realized he was still alive, and that he'd defeated me. It was incomprehensible. He told me that if I took over this district, I'd have the chance for revenge on Iago Way. I don't know how he knew, but he seemed certain of it. He's not the sort of... What?
Impossible.
Iago, you came to my consultation.
Yes. I'm sorry, Iago. But yes, he wanted me to take over this district. He was certain that you would come after me and that I would have a chance to eliminate you.
I like the idea that Iago adds like a 15% service charge for emotional taxation if his clients like pronounce his name wrong.
That's all I know, I swear.
That's only lucrative.
He told me I was the fourth for free, but the other three would be going as a team. I don't know what that means.
I look to Billio and Iago and I say, "What do you guys think?"
Ilio's currently in a dumpster off of the rooftop.
Smoke coming out of it.
I should probably do. I should probably do something about that.
Yeah, can you go get Billio so then I can dramatically ask him and you what you guys think?
Yeah, Iago has flaming lips, kind of just, form a vertical column, and then make basically like a pole of ice that just slides down.
Nice. Billio, you're here.
I don't know
Like
where I am. I smell horrible.
Okay, I need you to repeat the exact same thing you said before and the exact dramatic reenactment of like your emphasis and everything so that Billio can perfectly understand what's going on.
Me?
Yeah.
From which point?
I thought you were just going to say he does so. From the beginning.
Oh, he does so.
So, Billio, Iago, what do you guys think?
Why are we even fighting this guy? Let's just have him get to you two for us. Pointless.
Yeah. Do you know how we can find you two or these other three?
I don't know. From what he said, he seemed to think they'd be coming after you too. Maybe he'd be coming at the same time. I don't know. I just wanted revenge for my little boy. She took the kid.
If you ever want to see your kids... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna kind of pull Hayden aside and I'm gonna be like, he has a direct connection to you too.
Why don't we... of his intelligence is like roaring now.
What were you saying, Billio?
I said we could just use him. We just put him, we stake out his house or something, and then next time you two shows up, we jump him.
That's one way to look at it, but I'm worried about these three coming at us. And besides, I hate to admit it.
What three? What are you talking about?
I think it's a good idea. You see, you two will surely be upset that I failed to kill you, so you need to protect me anyway. That's what heroes would do.
All right,
Smile.
He's got a point.
Billio, you might have missed it, but
I go flicks this guy's head. Do we look like heroes to you?
Yes.
Billio, you might have missed it,
Well,
but this
it's a
guy said
compliment.
he was the fourth person, and that the other three people that you two apparently hired or whatever are going to come after us as a group.
Well, if he's a part of that group,
No, he's not.
actually working.
He's like a solo assassin.
Oh, so he's useless.
That's what I'm saying. Plus,
No, I'm his top agent. He'll surely try to silence me.
shut the fuck up. Squeeze his neck a little tighter. Anyways,
No, the kids.
aside from that, as much as I hate to admit it, I actually don't know if the three of us can beat you two. I mean, we know what happened last time, and we know we can mess with time. I think we're gonna need more than just a stakeout ambush to get him. We have to find something, some sort of leverage, a weakness of his, or an advantage we can use.
That's right. And this guy doesn't have any information. Hey, buddy, you got any information on you two?
He has a spear.
Yeah, I
It's
fucking
really
knew that.
Scary.
Oh, that's it!
To
That's
throw his
it!
hands up in the air and be like, "Hey, go! You could just kill this guy. There really is no use."
No! Shut the don't kill him! Wait, that's it!
That's it. Yes, that's it.
Guys,
That's what?
It's it.
you shut up!
No, shut up.
The spear's an object, right?
Yeah.
What
Well,
if
as
this-
far as we know.
What if this guy uses his stand to turn the spear into a cat?
Wouldn't you
You
two
think-
notice that his spear's gone?
You think you two would let him get that close?
What I'm saying is if we fight you two, all he has to do right now is stab us once, and then we lose our stands, and then we're easy pickings. But if this guy can open up by taking that spear away and turning it into a cat, and having it run away or help us or whatever, then at least we stand a fighting chance against him.
So you're saying we got to drag this guy around until we fight you two?
Well, we can probably just throw him somewhere, tape his mouth shut, tie him up with rope, feed him once a week, RRR style.
What? Alright, what are you talking about?
You wouldn't get it. It's a good movie.
Do I want to get it?
Yes.
Must be a gamer thing.
It's a game. You got, but out of character, I have to make you guys watch that movie at some point.
It's like 3 hours long.
It's-
We got it in the theater that I work at.
It's worth it. It's worth the 3
I
hours.
heard it's actually really good.
It is. I made
Like,
Dan watch it, and I was like, "Does this make you hate your country?" And he was like, "My country? Do you mean India?" And I was like, "Yes." It's the greatest. Anyway, off topic. I'm not saying that's good enough for a full plan, but I'm saying if we keep this guy and we use his power, I feel like that's a piece of the puzzle. And if we can just find a couple more key pieces, I feel like we can actually beat you too.
You know, didn't the shelter want something to do with him?
They wanted us to stop him because he was like hurting people, or like people were getting sick. Oh, that's right. The people at the shelter are probably healed now.
Right. So if we bring this guy in, maybe they could hold him for us.
Yeah, and they'd probably be grateful. Weren't we going to ask them for help with something, and that's why we did this? I don't remember. I think Bradley needed us to do this for some reason. Tan, help me out here.
I believe your original plan was also help with you two.
Right. Okay. So, Bradley, I hate to admit it, but he's just as smart as me, maybe smarter. If we get his
I'm
help...
probably smarter.
If we hurtful, if we take this guy, bring him to Bradley, maybe he can help us come up with a plan or something. I don't know.
Or maybe at least give us some sort of reward.
Yeah, that'd be nice too. Anyway, what I'm saying is, as much as I hate this guy's guts, he's better to us alive than dead. And maybe, if we consider the world that we live in, perhaps turning more enemies into allies will help us defeat you too, than if we just kill or retire them all.
Exactly, I agree.
But we're gonna need a show of trust to know that you won't betray us.
Okay.
Your personality has to do a 180. No, I don't know.
I'm sorry I did that, everyone.
I didn't mean to.
It's okay. You know,
Blame Bruno.
and I'm gonna look at the guy, Mr. Dorito. I tried to kill these guys too, and now I'm their best friend. Sometimes that's just how it works out.
Billio's my best friend.
Hold on, why did Billy try to kill him?
No, that's how you
I thought that
introed
was
him. He
your
fought
best
us
friend.
because it was a
Oh
mix-up.
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, a year and a half ago, I was an enemy stand user.
That was
A
true.
year and a half
I-
ago, also known as like 5 episodes ago.
Hayden, I thought I was your best friend.
You're both my best friends. It's not a singular title.
It is a singular title.
You two are actually my only best friends.
Okay, now you're getting kind of sad.
What?
You're only friends.
You went
with me.
from best friend as a one-person title to it's sad that I only have 2? Fuck you, Iego.
Hayden, don't you have tons of friends on that game of yours?
Well, I've got 300 friends on League of
Oh,
Legends.
you're a gamer? Oh,
yeah.
you're a gamer.
I revealed that to you earlier.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I'm a little hurt about
No.
that.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Mr. Dorado. Is it still, or was that your wife's name?
Oh.
I wanted to talk about my wife.
Well, anyways, maybe I was wrong about you. You know, anybody who discriminates against gamers can't be too bad of a guy.
Sammy, may I call you?
Absolutely.
Let's
You saved my life, after all, from you.
let's get one thing straight. You had it rough. Now, I'm not going to pretend that you were in the right or you didn't deserve to be divorced, but the fact of the matter is you got your heart broken, you got yourself bent on revenge, you got used by someone and you almost died. But now you're at a turning point. Sure, you can try and betray us the first chance you get. You can try and maliciously comply. But if you look at this right now as an opportunity to change who you are as a person and move forward, you can help us do the right thing. And more importantly, I'm sure that one day, if you change, you'll find someone else you can love.
You know, it's like that great Malcolm Y quote. There's no shame in having been divorced. The only shame is in staying divorced.
Exactly. Listen, I used to be a crusty neat who never left his house and played video games all day. But now I'm running around on crazy adventures with my 2 new best friends trying to save this city.
If only you were a woman.
What I'm saying is, if I can change, then so can you, Sammy. Work with us.
Wow. Maybe I can be cool too.
I even know a woman I can introduce you to, a singular woman. I know
Let's
one.
go.
She's an author.
Holy shit. She makes bank?
Does she? She had a
She makes
signing.
little bit of bank.
She makes a
house
little
is
bit of
nice.
bank as a treat.
Oh,
But
you're a persuasive man.
I'll only introduce you to her after you help us.
Very well.
All
I
right.
think, you know, while I assuming this guy's getting up, Aigo's gonna lean in a bit, whisper into his ear, and say, "Look, remember this. You know, I work with a lot of divorcees. I know the numbers of all the single..."
All the single.
Interesting.
Everyone.
Testing.
There he is.
I know the numbers of all the old, middle-aged single ladies in town.
Okay.
He's like, sorry, as a former cheater, I only like dating married women. All right.
Well, that's a very tempting offer. I think I shall take you up on it, so long as you promise to help me not get stabbed by my enemies.
Deal. So rather than a prisoner, can we trust you then as a friend? And I reach my hand
He
out.
gives you like a fucking predator handshake.
Yeah! Fuck
I
yes.
think I'll take you up on that offer, young man.
Sammy has joined the team. Alright.
With that, for the time being, we will fade to black. And we finally complete this fucking fight.
We did it, guys. It took a couple of months. We had to think really hard about it.
This is a difficult fight.
He was so strong that we had to think about our next action very carefully because of several
The
weeks.
Havoc Moon hiatus is over.
Yeah, we
Okay,
did
there
it.
was one move I wanted to use but didn't actually get to use that fight, which was like, okay, this guy was on the roof. And I was like, okay, so Aigo's gonna like Spider-Man climb up the surface while like freezing his hands and legs to like the wall and then like unmelting them as it needs to move one. But then that never happened.
When I told Tan to play Fly the Valkyries, before you mentioned your idea, my original plan was like I was gonna fly in the air with my propeller along with your bugs, and it would be like we'd come at them like a swarm. And I was imagining that playing in the background.
I wanted to like gas this guy up and then use just kitten as like a one-liner.
That's pretty good.
Before I like welded him to the dumpster, but I got fucked over by that.
So before we praise the end of the hiatus just yet, I do have to let you guys know that next week I have to work all Sunday, so I'll need Saturday to record our normal stuff.
Wait, does this part need to be on the recording?
Yes.
This is Saturday.
No, I know. What I'm saying is, but because we usually record the other stuff Sunday, I'll need that Saturday to record the other things, unless Tan can get up early and doesn't mind doing like an all-day Saturday recording.
We'll see. Well, you've got to discuss this at a later juncture, though.
Yeah,
No worries.
Just let me know if you want to play on Sunday or anything. Like, we could swap days.
No, what I'm saying is... Okay, I'll explain after the recording. Okay.
This is... Yeah, my intelligence potion wore off already.
Thank you guys for watching Havoc Moon, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!
Bye.